the electromagnetic spectrum, it is said that we can only see a very small percentage of the visible reality, and the greater 99% goes unseen by the naked eye. So, when we are introducing Kabbalistic concepts in reference to the individual, the most important trait one would have to exemplify is that of effort. We're talking about strenuous labor to get out of seeing just the material world and having material desires that exist within the 1% spectrum and get into a deeper reality of the entire spiritual spectrum and understand the whole totality. And the only way to get there is through hard work. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 23 says, all hard work leads to profit, while mere talk leads to poverty. And they're not talking about realistically or materially in reference to the profit. What the true profit is the ability to transcend into infinite wisdom and infinite light. What we crave is to know, but we substitute gnosis with material goods, sexual encounters, vacation, even into the space of spiritual knowledge. And that's the very important part that effort breaks through, because within the spiritual lexicon is a plethora of buzzwords that love and light and positive, positive, positive. It create a person that doesn't grow personally. And because you don't grow personally, you use spirituality as a crutch. And so effort is different from reading the Bible or taking a spiritual course. Effort is the ability to meditate, to do alchemy, to deal with a lot of the things that come up and to notice it and to catch it and to journal it and to reorientate how you look at yourself, how you look at the world, to clear up some space to allow you to receive true divine light and not be led by the ego, to align with the spirit, to be possessed by your soul, to not be possessed by the ego and material pleasures. All of these things are what requires a person to have a certain level of effort to open themselves up in reference to understanding a true spiritual system and working that true spiritual system is going to be different for the person who is willing to put effort but behind connecting to the all versus the person that just wants to look good, memorize some scriptures, have a powwow, congregate with a whole bunch of black people, and hand clap it up, versus the person that's willing to sit and break those barriers between themselves and the overall electromagnetic spectrum to see this thing in totality and not just see this thing in a very small viewpoint. So, in this edition of Gnostic Kabbalah, the topic is effort and the effort required to break out of the materialist's small viewpoint of the whole entire spectrum of the whole entire world or the whole entire universe, being able to see it because you are a microcosm of the greater macrocosm, i.e., universe. And when you begin to open up those portals within yourself, you're able to receive divine light. But this doesn't come easy. You need to apply the modality and principle of effort. Peace.